Hey everybody, it's Sabrina here. Just wanted to welcome you to day one of our clean eating challenge. My hope for you is that by the end of this 7 days, you will feel more energized. You will know a little bit more about what clean eating is and how you can eat clean, what things you can do to change your nutrition on a permanent basis. So hopefully these will be changes that really stick with you. Today, I want to focus on the 3 principles of clean eating. So I just want to define clean eating for you in case you're just not aware. Clean eating is really about just eating less processed foods and really trying to stay away from that. So things like, processed cereals, prepackaged foods. We want to try to get back to eating more produce and cooking our meats and so forth, as opposed to basically microwaving everything. So today I want to focus on the 3 principles of clean eating, now that we know what clean eating is. And the first principle of clean eating for me is eating 5 to 6 meals a day. Not big meals, 5 to 6 small meals a day. So you heard me in the welcome video saying that it should be that you're having a breakfast, a snack, a lunch, a snack, a dinner. I don't have a snack after dinner unless I'm having a late evening, but you can also have a snack after dinner. So that really should be the pattern, and you want to shoot to eat that. Basically, you'll be eating every 2 hours. That is the best way to speed up your metabolism. So eating 5 to 6 meals a day actually speeds up your metabolism. It is also a way for you to avoid showing up to any of your meals starving. So this way you're gonna eat really good portions instead of having an overload at dinner or a big lunch that gives you what we call the itis, where you feel like you gotta go to sleep after that meal. The whole purpose of food is to fuel the body. So if you eat something and it makes you sleepy, it has not served its purpose. And that's a great way to think about that. We've all been raised on the principle of, well, you should just eat 3 meals a day. And that's a good starting point, a good goal to shoot for, but you really want to be eating 5 to 6 meals a day. Why is that? So outside of it jumpstarting your metabolism, which can boost your weight loss, it also helps you so that your body doesn't think it's starving. When you just eat 3 meals a day, and you have that big time gap, the body is going like this. It's up and down, up and down. So what does that mean? You're up because you're really full, and then your body goes into starvation mode in between that meal, and then you're full again on the next meal, and then you go into starvation mode again. When your body goes into starvation mode, it doesn't think that you're gonna feed it, and as a result of that, it stores the fat, and you're not using that energy, and then you go and dump more energy on top of that when you have your next meal. So you're just creating a really nasty cycle. So what we're going to try to do this week, and hopefully the habit sticks, is instead of having up and down and up and down, we're going to have up where you're full, and then you're going to have a snack 2 hours later where your body can kind of plateau and say, oh, okay, there's more coming. And then we're going to up again to fill you up, and then another little plateau where you have your next snack, and then up again. So that way you don't have the valleys. And the other thing that that does for you is emotionally, you are going to be less irritable. You're not going to feel that sluggish feeling because you're fueling your body pretty much every 2 hours. And you're gonna find that you're gonna have more energy. So that's the first principle. The second principle is you need to eat breakfast. This is hard for a lot of people. But it's very important. Some people say within 30 minutes of waking up. I wait an hour personally because I like to work out when I first wake up. My personal routine is I wake up, I do a meditation, I have a little something because I don't like to work out on a full belly. So I have like maybe a little peanut or something, or a small piece of fruit, do my workout, and then immediately after I have my full breakfast. And that all happens within my first hour of waking up, hour 20 minutes sometimes. Why is breakfast so important? It's going to jumpstart your metabolism. So remember, we just talked about ups and down, up and down. Your body's going to go over 8 hours of sleep. Well, hopefully you're getting 8 hours of sleep. You might be a 6-hour sleeper, a 4-hour sleeper, but that's still a gap in our every 2 hours of eating. So again, you're going to be in that starvation mode when you're first getting up. So we want to jumpstart our metabolism with a breakfast. This also makes it so that if you don't skip breakfast, again, when you get to lunch or it's time for that snack, you're not overfilling your plate and doing more than you should have in a portion. And again, that helps your mood by having breakfast in the mornings. It helps just get your brain ready as well. There's studies that show that it actually warms up the mind and prepares the body to tackle whatever you're going to be facing in your day. So we have to eat breakfast. Our third principle is cooking your own meals. This is probably the most challenging thing for a lot of people. We are just in a society of convenience where we can just pick things up or have people cook for us or whatever, but you have to cook your own meals if you're trying to eat clean, because how else do you know what you're actually eating? I mean, you can read all the labels for days, but some of those chemicals in the produce, in the packaged foods, I don't know what half of that stuff is. I'm like, I can't even, what? No, I'm not going to eat that. The other thing is, even if you're eating out and let's say you order a salad, you know, you don't know how they prepped the chicken. Was it grilled? Was it grilled in the same greasy top counter? Or did they use, you know, fat-free nonstick cooking spray? Did they cook it in vegetable oil? So the more you prep your own meals, the better you're able to know what is in them. It also saves you time in the long run, and probably more importantly, it's going to save you money. So all my single people in this group, I know it's hard because it's just you and you're like, well, why the hell I wanted to cook and it's just me. Just trust me, I'm single. I know what it feels like. Just cook for yourself. It's going to save you money, because all that money that you spend eating out, you might spend, let's say, $15 on a plate of dinner out, eating out. That whole $15 could be 2 meals for you if you were prepping in your own house. I probably could make 3 meals. For example, as a single person, because I eat clean, I spend $50 a week on groceries. That's it. It's insane. It sounds crazy. And I'm eating 5 to 6 times a day, but it only costs me $50 each week. So you will save money, as opposed to that $15 just in dinner times 5, you're already over the $50 that I've spent for the whole week for 5 meals a day. So that's 25 meals at that rate for, you know, so you're going to save money. So we are going to focus today on getting 5 to 6 small meals in. That's what I want you to focus in. Don't get overwhelm yourself and get ahead of yourself. You're going to have 5 to 6 small meals every 2 hours. Put a timer on your phone because it's going to be hard at first. When I first did this, I wasn't having any hunger pains, you know, my tummy wasn't rumbling every 2 hours. And so I had to set reminders, and literally it felt like force myself to eat. Now, every 2 hours, my body's like, where's the food? Or if I don't get the hunger, the belly pain or the growling stomach, every 2 hours, I get really irritable, or I'll feel really sluggish, and I'll be like, why do I feel so tired all of a sudden? And then I go, oh, it's time for me to eat. So you may not recognize it at first if you've never paid attention to it. So I want you to listen to your body today and really focus on that. I want you to set a timer and do your best to get those 5 to 6 meals in. I want you to eat breakfast. I know it's hard, but just even if you force yourself to have something small, there are great choices in our recipe. But if you want to deviate from that and kind of flip-flop it around a little bit and just have the fruit, something light for breakfast, do that. But I want you to eat something. And then I want you to focus on cooking your own meals today. And that's all I have for you today. I will be back again tomorrow. I'm actually going to post for you later on this afternoon or evening, so we can also just kind of check in. So excited. So let's give it a whirl.